more amazing. We're the most creative and destructive, intelligent and foolish, loving and hateful beings on earth. And we've come to have a significant effect, good or bad, on everything we touch. I'm Thane Maynard. Tune into the 90-Second Naturalist and find out how we're interacting with the natural world today.
Listen every weekday afternoon during the KSJE Evening News at 5:30.
Next time on Philosophy Talk, Taoism, Following the Way.
Lao Tzu, the founder of Taoism, said, "To the mind that is still, the whole universe surrenders."
Taoism recommends that we let go of all of our worries and complex thoughts, slow down, and be at peace in the natural world.
That sounds like great advice to me.
Oh, especially in our fast-paced, technology-driven world, Ken.
Taoism, next time on Philosophy Talk.
Listen to Philosophy Talk every Tuesday at noon on KSJE 90.9 FM, Farmington. This program is supported by San Juan Health Partners Urology, providing a wide range of personalized services for the whole family, including children. Our caring professionals are dedicated to helping meet your urology health needs with skill, experience, and service you need. For a complete listing of our services and to learn more, visit sanjuanhealthpartners.com or call 505-609-6300. San Juan Health Partners Urology, a division of San Juan Regional Medical Center. Fifteen minutes past 8 o'clock. It's Monday morning, September the 24th. Good morning, everyone. I'm Scott Michlin, and thank you for tuning in to KSJE 90.9 FM. And welcome to our viewers who are watching us this morning from our visual radio studio here at San Juan College. We are streaming live video to the KSJE Facebook page and the KSJE YouTube channel. So welcome aboard, everybody. Coming up in just a moment, my guest this morning from the annual Aztec Highland Games and Celtic Festival, which will be happening very soon at Riverside Park in Aztec. We'll be talking with my guest in just a moment. Also want to remind you, coming up later on this hour, we'll talk technology about 8:55 in our Monday Reboot segment. And today at 9 a.m., Roving with the Arts, Mick Hess will be here with arts news and playing more Beethoven string quartets for us. That's coming your way today at 9 here on KSJE. And you can always check out our programming schedule by going to our website at ksje.com. It's also where you'll find our regional events calendar, and we can take a look at that at the moment. And as you can see, auditions for the 5th Annual San Juan County's Got Talent program continuing. That is a San Juan County partnership fundraiser. The Two Colorful Women, One Colorful Show art gallery exhibit happening at the San Juan College Henderson Fine Arts Center Gallery. That's also an event on our calendar. Gateway to Imagination Juried Art Show opened this past weekend at the Farmington Museum and Visitors Center. You can get details about that. The annual barbecue at the Boys and Girls Club of Farmington happening on September 28th. And the featured artist show happening at the Feet of Clay Gallery in Aztec is also happening September 28th. You can check out the details on our regional events calendar at ksje.com. And the next movie night here at San Juan College in our Graduation Plaza, September 28th at dusk, The Incredibles 2 on the big screen at Graduation Plaza Outdoors. Just some of the many events on our regional events calendar at ksje.com. Well, as I mentioned, my guests this morning are here from the annual Aztec Highland Games and Celtic Festival. Welcome to the KSJE microphones and now cameras. Jessica Pilates here. Good morning.
Good morning, Scott.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having us.
Good to have you back with us. And Sally Burbridge is here as well. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Scott.
Thank you for coming in this morning, and welcome to our new space here to talk about the Highland Games, which are coming.
Yes.
Right? It's like a drum beat.
Yes, it is.
A steady beat, getting a little faster
hear it
maybe.
In the distance,
we can, I know, it's true. But it is happening October 6th and 7th, which will be here in 2 weeks, less than 2 weeks, right?
Yes.
Yes, right. That
Thanks
realization.
For that reminder.
You're welcome. Yeah.
No, we're excited about it. We've got another big year scheduled with lots of events. Lots of heavy athletic competitions and clans and music and everything else that we have going on for our event.
Right. And it's been going on now for how many years?
8 years.
This is the 8th year.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay.
Yes.
And it's a great combination of all the things that you mentioned. There's music, and there's the heavy athletic competitions, and there's the clan gatherings, and so many more things to it that's been just kind of added to it over the years, right?
Yes, absolutely. There is something for everybody at this event. Family event, there's food, there's music, there's vendors, there's clans, there's athletics, there's Highland dance competition, all sorts of stuff. Bagpipes, of course, bagpipes. Everybody loves a bagpipe.
That's true. That's very true. And once again, at the Riverside Park in Aztec, which is a great venue for an event like this, right? Lots of room and lots of places for people to spread out, and lots of vendors that come in every year from all over the place.
Yes, lots of vendors. We'll have many vendors and clans there this year. I've received many clan registration forms, so that's always great. So if you're looking to see maybe what your family history may be in that area, these people can definitely help you out. Very knowledgeable.
I sent out word to the Michlin clan, and I don't know if they're going to come or not.
No, they haven't sent me anything.
I'm sorry. Okay, well, we'll keep trying.
Way to represent.
I know. Come on, Michlins. Step it up. What's the matter with you?
But you'll be there representing.
I will be there again, and I appreciate being included again this year. It's always fun for me to be there to show off my kilt and my Bonnie knees, which is another part of the contest, of the festival, right?
Yes.
On
Some
the first
people's
day.
favorite part of the festival, right?
Definitely Sally's.
I think it's yours, Sally, yes. As a judge.
Of course it is.
And the MC of the Bonnie Knee contest, but yes. And this is, again, the promotion has started already. The posters are out. The knees are out.
Yes.
Yes. The knees are out.
Yeah, well,
they're on display.
Yes.
I believe we have a picture of knees that we can share with our audience this morning. But let's take a look and see. Not that one.
No, not that one.
No.
That's not it.
Okay. I don't know where it went. I'll find it. But we'll put it back up there.
If you're wanting to enter the Bonnie Knees contest, though, Sally can give you a little bit of
Absolutely.
info.
Yes.
So the Bonnie Knees. So when people see it spelled out, they always say the Bonnie Knees. No, the Bonnie Knees isn't good looking. The Bonnie Knees contest is all about taking the traditional beauty pageant, kind of flipping it on its head or its knees, whichever you want to call it. Our gentlemen who are in kilts at the festival have the opportunity to sign up and have their knees judged. And so they sign up early part of the day. There we go. There's the knees. And they sign up early in the day. We photograph their knees, put them on a wall, and the public gets to come by and vote.
Right.
Which are their favorite ones.
I don't know if this is the winner or not.
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure.
But a fine competitor.
Yes, and I believe this gentleman has entered every year. It's bad when I know men by their knees at this point.
It is.
So if you don't want me to recognize who you are, I can see your face, I won't know who you are. But if a gentleman shows me his knees in public, I'm going to know who he is.
That's an image I'm trying to get out of my head, Sally Burbridge, but okay.
But so the public votes on them,
Yeah.
and then come time for the headline band to start Saturday evening, we'll take down all those pictures, top 6 vote getters, make it to the final round on the main stage.
Right, and then the judging categories.
Judging. So they are muscle tone, skin tone, hair.
Right.
Was there another one, or was that it? I think that
Bone
might be it.
structure. Isn't there bone structure?
There is bone structure.
Isn't there
so
a little bit
skin tone, muscle tone, bone structure, and hair.
Because your judges are blindfolded.
Yes,
so
they're
this
blindfolded.
is by touch that they're judging knees.
Yes, and ladies can sign up to be judges all through the day, and we'll draw 3 names for judges. And they get to be blindfolded, and we set them up on stage where everyone can see.
Right.
And except them.
Except them.
And then we blindly bring one of the 6 finalist gentlemen in front of them, and they get to feel their knees and tell us their rankings on a scale of 1 to 3.
It's really grown into, I don't know how you describe it, Jessica Pilati. It's really
I don't know how to describe it either.
This thing has a life of its own, I guess, is what it...
I think the first 6 or 7 years, we've only been doing this, I don't remember how many years,
I don't
5 years
remember
at
either.
least, I think.
Right.
But the first couple of years, of course, I was just running around. And so I think last year was the first year I actually got to watch the whole contest, and my stomach hurt so bad because I was laughing so hard. And so that makes it really good.
The first couple of years, everyone else on the committee was like, yeah, okay, Sally, do your thing, whatever. And, that's cool, okay.
Take it.
But after they saw it, it was like, oh, no, that's really cool.
This is now a part of the festival, yes.
Yeah, it's a big deal.
And so it's the closing event Saturday now.
And, our friends friend Scott here has been in the contest
Yes.
many times.
I have. I'm not sure my knees are holding up as well as some of the young whippersnapper knees that I'm competing against. I think that's an issue. But you may have to have age categories,
Well,
Sally Burbridge. I don't know if you have.
It'll
like,
be a whole day event when we start doing that.
youth knees,
You're right.
and senior knees, and mature knees. I don't know.
But it's very well received, and actually I think, and I don't know if it was last year or the year before when Scott Birchfield won, but the next day he competed,
Yes.
and he did wear his sash.
He did
Yes.
very proudly.
All day long
Yes, he did.
during the competition.
That's true.
So, it's a big deal.
It's
a big
bragging
deal.
rights.
It is.
It
And we
is
happen to
bragging
know
rights.
that there is a Bonnie Nee's sash hanging on someone's wall.
We do.
In Aztec.
We do.
And
See?
so it's
Proudly
a
displayed.
proud honor, yes.
Yes, that's very true. And like I said, bragging rights, and
Like an Academy
and I think
Award.
just to be nominated, just to have your knees on the board,
Right.
is
Is-
a real mark that you've made it. At
There you go.
the Highland Games.
It's a mark of status.
Yes.
Status, for sure.
And of course, it's free to enter. You
Yes.
just need to show your knees.
Yes.
So you got to wear your kilt
Yes.
and get photographed, and that starts when things open up on Saturday
At
morning.
9 o'clock Saturday morning. Yes.
Right.
And for our wonderful judges, our lady judges, they do get a nice little prize
Little
for
thank you
doing
prize,
that. Little
yeah.
thank you gift. So, yes.
Very good. Well,
love
that
it.
is just one of the events happening
Yes.
at the Highland Games and Celtic Festival
Oh, yes.
coming up.
Oh,
and,
yes.
and we got music, too, always.
Always.
There's
do
always
have
music,
music.
all day long, every day.
Yes.
It seems.
So both Saturday and Sunday, we have two stages at the Highland Games. We have the Connie Gatch Memorial Stage, which is our more traditional stage. And that's where you'll find more of the traditional Scottish music. It's where we have our bagpipers play at different intervals, and belly dancers. Very traditional for a Highland Games to have belly dancers, for sure.
Right.
So Desert Muse will be performing on that stage. And then this year we do have our Shad Rower Memorial Stage, which is our main stage. And we will be hosting various music talents up there as well. Mad Haggis, Devil's Dram, Kitchen Jam Band. And then our headline band are the Stubby Shillelaghs, which come from the Denver area.
Let me have you repeat the name of that headline band. If folks didn't catch it, because it does give some mental imagery, I
It
think.
does. They are called the Stubby Shillelaghs.
Okay.
And
From Denver.
From Denver.
All right.
And they are sort of a Celtic pub band.
Right.
And if anybody has seen a pub band anywhere, they're very fun. They can be a little bit on the questionable side, but that just means
On the
fun.
cusp
On the
of-
cusp. They're on the cusp. But pub
Okay.
bands are
Right.
usually just real fun, kind of
High energy.
high energy and lots of jigs, lots
They-
of dancing music.
They look like very nice people. We're
Yeah,
seeing a
they
picture of
look
them in a
like a
stairwell. I
very
don't know what's
nice-
wrong with them.
Yeah,
I mean,
no, nothing.
Yeah.
They are very nice. The
Yeah.
people I've been in contact with have been just super great. So we're excited to have them.
Very
But
cool.
yeah, pub bands, yeah, high energy and a lot of kind of audience interaction. They want
Sure.
a lot of back and forth.
Right,
So
which is always fun.
it
Sure.
is. Makes
Sure.
it a much funner event.
So, very good. The Stubby Shillelaghs.
Yes.
And remind us again what the word shillelagh means.
Shillelaghs are
Anyone?
shamrocks, sort of. Shamrocks?
Shamrocks, thank
Yes.
you. Okay.
Yes.
Just
I was guessing. That's an Irish thing, so I don't know anything about that.
right. This is Scottish. Come on, people. That's true.
It's Celtic. That's-
Celtic.
Yeah,
Close enough.
Celtic. That's why we
That
were,
will
like,
be the
across the board.
all-encompassing
We
term.
There we
are
go.
fine with it all the way across the
That's
board.
very true. And speaking of Celtic, we talked a little bit about the clans that will be representing, not the Michlin clan, but others apparently will be there. And one clan is having almost like a gathering, a reunion
Yes.
kind of thing, right?
Yes.
During this event.
One of our local people that also is involved with the games, Chris Jones, he's part of Clan Henderson, and they are having their annual clan gathering at our event this year, which is
cool.
very exciting.
Yeah.
So there will be many people from out of town, and they'll be kind of helping with the games a little bit, but more there is a presence for talking to people about heritage and those kinds of things. But we're very excited to have the Clan Henderson there and have them have their gathering there.
Yeah, very cool. And the thing I always enjoy, too, is all the different clan tents and booths that are set up, and you can actually go and see where the clans kind of originated from and where they're kind of spread to. And it's really amazing to see the Celtic phenomenon of Northern Europe, but beyond Northern Europe.
It is really interesting, and I can't stress enough how knowledgeable these people are, the people that have the clans or that represent them at these festivals are about the history of their clan or Scottish history or if Irish or whatever it may be. It is really, really interesting. And so if you think that that's something that you might be interested in for our festival, come on down and talk to these folks.
Right.
And a lot of different ways that even on a personal basis you might tie into. I mean, it could be your history. How or where do you tie into one of these clans? Most anyone at any of the booths can help you with that. It can be just general history, like you said, about the migration of the clans and how they've moved across the globe. But I wanted to mention real quick about Clan Henderson and their clan gathering. I think that's something a lot of folks who aren't maybe part of this Celtic culture here in the United States don't realize is that these clans have like headquarters or main clan branches. Almost all of them have one here in the U.S., and they have these gatherings throughout the year, different clans at different places. And so it's really cool to have one of the clan gatherings happening here in Aztec at our event.
We're very excited about it.
Very exciting. Very cool. Couple of minutes before we take a break, and I know you are looking for volunteers to help out with the festival, right?
Oh my
it's
gosh,
not too late to get involved, right?
Yes. We will take volunteers all the way up through the day of the festival. So I believe that if you work a 4-hour shift, you get in free that entire day and a t-shirt.
Nice.
And if you work an 8-hour shift, you get in the whole weekend. So, and there's various things to do, but I guarantee that everything that you volunteer for, you will have a front row seat to everything that's going on, music and athletics.
Very true.
Yes.
That's very true.
We make sure we take care of our volunteers.
And this can be used by students, I would think, for, we talked a little bit about service learning, like here at San Juan College and elsewhere, right? That could be useful for them?
The Aztec Highland Games and Celtic Festival is a nonprofit, and so we definitely encourage any of the students who are doing service learning up here at the college. They would be eligible for that credit. I already have reached out to communication students because we do a survey throughout the whole weekend, just talking to random folks, participants, athletes, spectators at the event, and just because we want the feedback. We want feedback from the public and from everybody there so that we can continue to make our event better and better. So we encourage anybody to get a hold of us, and they can do that through the website. The email is volunteers@aztechhighlandgames.com.
Okay, very good. And another opportunity that we just talked about here on this program last week, as a matter of fact, is the VIP, the Volunteer Incentive Program, that could also be a beneficiary of volunteering at the Highland Games.
Yeah, I'm going to turn that to Sally. She knows all about that.
Sally does know about that. That's true. But it's another great opportunity,
it is.
right?
It's a wonderful opportunity. I know you had a couple of guests a few weeks ago, Chantel Cooper and George Sharp, talking about the VIP program. Great opportunity for youth groups, whether it's Highland Games or something else. I can't endorse specific volunteer activities, but
this is one that would count.
It is. It would count. And so the youth group would sign up. They say, we want to help at this event and do this. They'd get pre-approved, and then they go and they serve their hours, and then at the end they submit their post-activity form. And then the check gets cut to their group, to their booster club, or their, whatever that funding agency is.
Right. And it's not a check from the Highland Games, it's a check from the VIP program, which is great. And then the kids don't have to sell the candy bars, the magazine subscriptions, or whatever. That's how they raise their money.
Exactly. And they're not going to businesses with kind of a handout saying, hey, will you help fund us? They're actually providing back to their community and then earning their funds.
Exactly, which is a great opportunity.
And we have many volunteer opportunities for any adults,
all abilities,
kids,
all ages, right?
Yes. All ages, yep.
There you go. Very good. Well, let's take a short break, everybody. My guests from the Aztec Highland Games and Celtic Festival, which is coming up, as I mentioned, October 6th and 7th at Riverside Park in Aztec, New Mexico. Back with more in just a moment right here on KSJE. The time is 8:31.
There was a time when Uber was David and taxicabs were Goliath.